Hey there! Did you know that a regular recruiter spends 6 seconds reviewing your resume? Why? Not because they're lazy. Because at times the number of applications they received for one position reaches hundreds or thousands. The competition. How can you stand out? How can you make sure that the recruiter spends more than just 6 seconds reviewing your resume? Some say that you have to work on your resume. Absolutely. Targeting your resume for a specific job, finding ways to optimize it for the application screening software, stalking the recruiters. Well, perhaps maybe not that much. You know what else you can do? While they play checkers, you can start playing chess. Have you ever heard about video resumes? I bet you did. Not only does it help you to stand out of the pile of the paper resumes that end up in the trash can anyway, but also creates an emotional connection with the person who is recruiting for this position. According to the career publisher Volt Inc. annual employer survey, 89% of the employers said that they would watch a video resume if they got any. But only 17% of employers have actually viewed a video resume, which makes it to be not the most popular thing to do, yet. The study also showed that those who did watch it were anyway receptive to it. Let's imagine that I have convinced you to do a video resume. Where do you start? Well, if you don't know where to start, let's start at the beginning. There are 2 major factors that you should consider when creating a video resume. First factor is your industry. You don't want to be showing magic tricks in your video resume unless you're not transmitting a certain message with it, or you are not applying to a magician school. You should also not be too official when applying for a creative job, unless it's your creative idea. Also, the position you're applying for is important. An executive should not be behaving himself as a teenager, and a teenager should not be too serious. The second factor is the budget. Depending on the amount of money and time you are willing to spend on the video, you will have a corresponding outcome. The most on the budget version is simply grabbing your phone, filming yourself on the front or back camera, reciting your CV because you probably were too lazy to write an additional script for it, and bombarding your potential employers with your creativity. If we're talking extremes, the high budget resume might take you anywhere up to 20,000 euros or dollars. You can get any types of video effects. You can invite celebrities, you can dance with the tamed bear, you can go to space. Your fantasy in this case is only limited with the thickness of your wallet and the number of zeros in your banking account. Doing this stuff is useful only if you know that it's gonna pay off. If your salary is, let's say, 2,000 euros, spending 10 times as much for a video resume does not make any sense, right? For those mortals around us, anything in between is a go-to option. The main 4 advices that I would give you when working on your video resume are: the advice number 1 that I would give you is KISS. Keep it short, stupid. Making a video resume for more than 1 minute does not make sense. No one is going to watch it, except for maybe your mom or a couple of friends you will be drunk boasting to, and they are going to be bored but they won't say. The advice number 2 is use some good gear. Take it from a local rental shop, borrow it from a friend, steal it. Okay, maybe the last one was a little bit too much. Trust me, no one wants to watch some amateur webcam crap.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Advice number 3, use good lights. If you don't have enough money to buy a proper studio lights, use a daylight, preferably when it's cloudy. If you don't have time during the day, buy a couple of white light bulbs and put them into your bedside lamp or a study lamp. You don't want your face to be dark, yellowish or greeny. Advice number 4, use a good microphone. You don't want your voice to be sounding like from a cave. And most importantly, try to use some creativity. Even the most conservative evaluators prefer people with some moderate sense of humor. And no, you're not Chris Rock or Jerry Seinfeld, so don't try to be too funny. I will be making some more videos on how to do your video resume and how to tweak your proper resume in order to get the job. And I'm wishing you all to get your job. I'm wishing you all to nail the interview, nail the video resume, and nail those HRs. Perhaps too much. Hit that subscribe button in order not to miss the future videos, that like button if you like the videos. Don't forget to leave the comment down below if you agree or disagree, and I see you in the next one. Cheers.